Alright, here at my shop at home today, gonna do a few things, try to give a few updates of what we're fixing to do to the Camaro, kind of my plans for next year. But let me turn on. Here is the paint, tape, got a little bit of paper. I didn't bring nothing home from the shop. I went to the hardware store and picked this stuff up. It's about that's what it costs, and probably ain't gonna need but one can of paint. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna paint the engine block, and I'm gonna start when that dries, then I can start assembling. And I'll talk a little more about that. Let me get this uncovered, and I'll explain more about the motor as we go, and then we will get that is purple. I'll explain the purple a little more in just a little while. That's kind of where I'm at. I got my wood stove going. It's a little cold here this morning in South Carolina. We kind of in the upstate around the Spartanburg area, so the paint's probably gonna dry slow. And maybe this evening Ethan may come over. This was a 97. Let me hang on. Okay, that Turbo John in the background. I hope that wasn't too loud. If so, I'll do a voiceover. But anyway, this was a 97, I think, or 98 Electroglide, and it was the first year that Harley fuel injected on it. It's kind of a lot of people call it a bastard system, but anyway, we are going to put this on it. We got a nice S&S Super E, the intake. This is something, I don't know if that was Ethan's or mine, but either way, for any of you Harley guys, if you know what that is right there, that is a chunk of change. But anyway, I'm gonna put my pool heater cover up under the house here in a little bit, and this is the come out of a Dodge. I'm gonna use this. We're gonna rewire the Camaro this year. I'm gonna need all the wiring up on it a pretty good bit. So let me pause this and get the motor uncovered, and I'll be back. Alright, what we have here is a 5.3. It is a balanced crank and good rods and pistons. It's K1 rods, and let me turn this noise off. It's K1 rods, Wiseco pistons. It's got good rings. I'll show the top when we flip it over, but what I'm going to do is take this stuff off. We'll have to tape the crank. Look, my thing's turning. We'll have to tape all of that off. All we're going to paint is the outside of the block. Then maybe, right here a little. But anyway, I'll show the whole process as we go. It's kind of simple stuff, but everybody, I'm sure a lot of people hadn't done it before, but anyhow, I'll show you how I do it. And here we go with the master.
driven on the restless sea of time. Summer skies and howling tempest off the sea to bright sunshine. In that land of perfect day, when the mists are rolled away, we will understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, well, the saints are gone together home. We will tell the story of how we've overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. shelter, thirsty hills and barren land. We are trusting in the Lord, and according to His word, we will understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, oh, the saints are gone together home. We will tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Every hand, and we cannot understand all the ways that God will lead us to that blessed promised land. But He guides us with His eye, and we'll follow till we die, for we'll understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, all the saints have gone together home. We will tell the story how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Temptations, hidden snares often take us unaware, and our hearts are made to bleed for a thoughtless word and deed. And we wonder why the test, when we try to do our best. We'll understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, oh, the saints are gone together home. We'll tell the story of how we've overcome. We'll understand it better by and by. And we'll understand it better by and by. We'll understand it better by and by.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it for just a second while I'm doing the back of the motor, but it'd be pretty much the same as the front. So. Alright, what we're gonna do now is flip it over. Now we're gonna take off the top. Alright, I've got a little cleaner, we got it all taped up. A couple of little spots that looks like it may have a little oil seeped out, so I'm gonna wipe them off. This is carburetor cleaner on here. I went outside and sprayed it. I don't want the whole shop stinking. The rest of the block is good. It's got nothing on it. It's good and dry. It was batted, dipped, cleaned, all of that stuff. Machine shop. Alright, this is what I'm using. It's Rust-Oleum. And of course on this car it's going to be perfect. I'll take up one plug I see I missed. I'm gonna cover the car up. I don't want no overspray on it. I'm gonna put a light coat on.
We are driven on the restless sea of time. Some skies and how the tempest knocks the sea to bright sunshine. In that land of perfect day, when the mists are rolled away, we will understand it better by and by. By and by.
Don't want to put too much, no. Don't want to get runs.
Together home, we will tell the
Stuff like that. This first coat always fixes it.
Better by and by. We are often destitute of the things life demands. Want a food, want a shelter, thirsty hills and barren land. We are trusting in the Lord and according to His word. We will understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, all the saints are gone together home. We will tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Every hand, and we cannot understand all the ways that God will lead us to that blessed promised land. But He guides us with His eye, and we'll follow till we die. For we'll understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, all the saints have gone together home. We will tell the story of how we overcome. We'll understand it better by and by.
forgot to put a little tape over the
where, and our hearts are made to bleed for a thoughtless word to be. And we wonder why the past tried to do our best. We'll understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, all the saints are gone together home. We'll tell the story of how we've overcome. We'll understand it better by and by. And we'll understand it better by and by. We'll understand it better by and by.
All right, we're gonna let that dry for about 30 to 45 minutes and put the last coat on it. All right, here we go with the second and final coat. Belly B, what are you doing, baby? I said, it is 5:30. I know it's time to go home, and I'm staring at the door.